This is the way we clean our parts. Clean our parts. Clean our parts. This is the way we clean our parts. My plumber hates me. Right, that Dawn right there.
Collar Rogers, 5.3, being bored to 5.7, LS1. This is the first cut, 3 inches, 820 thousandths. Collar Rogers 5.3 being converted to 5.7 LS1. Final cut. Okay, this is the final bore, 5.3 to a standard 4 diameter LS1, 5.7 liters, Collar Rogers.
Okay, what we're attempting to do here is put the bushings in the rocker arms. We have 4 complete. We forgot to bring the camera on. It ain't a real big deal to do it this way. It's a little, I mean, there's probably an easier way.
Yeah, press.
But, you know, we can sit in the house with the air conditioning, watch the dog chew on your window trim.
It better not be. These off.
You know, we can have a good time doing this. Make sure you get plenty of the assembly lube on everything, lube everything. And then we run it down till the bushing looks like it's about flush with the rocker. You see, bushing's about flush with the rocker. One side's done. I'm gonna come right here. I got some slickum on everything. Slickum the hole. Put the pin in. Get my second bushing. I look for a more tapered side because one side always looks more tapered than the other. That's just me.
Hey yo, it's the Green Goblin. I mean, not the Green Goblin, Joker.
You might want to see if you can't back that out or something. Put it back in. Turn it on down, and you can see. Turning it down until I can't barely see the bushing no more. I know it's flush. Get everything out of the vise. Check it for back and forth. Just a little bit of back and forth. That's all you need. If they're touching, you might have it too tight. If it's snug, you might have it too tight because everything's gonna heat up and expand, and you don't want that. You don't want that. You don't want it moving the bushing in and out while it's running. You see, back to that. See, I got looseness. Good to go.
Next rocker.
Go over here to the problem, Rocker.
Oh, those legs.
Let's see what we can do about this.
This thing's trying to put them sideways.
It's gonna do that. You gotta just put a little bit on it and then adjust it. Center it up with a little bit of pressure. You know what I'm saying? And then run it in. I know you watched me force feed one or two of them. It's just not exactly the way to do it. Nothing hurt. Just took a little bit of brass off the outer edge. The outer edge doesn't seem any kind of wear. See, we're about flush again. Here, drop it in. Do you got that side wet? Yeah. Drop it in. Give me another bush. Look for the side that I feel like's more tapered than the other side. That's the sound it makes when you went at too much of an angle and you tried to send it. Okay. So what I need you to give it to me when this thing's still moving in there. And this is pressed all the way down. I don't know.
Yeah, I thought you said something about using the big socket to set it.
Yeah, you got the big socket right there.
I know you did it wrong.
That one right there just tightens everything up. I'm sure there's got to be a smarter tool for this by now.
Yeah, I got it, press.
Wow, you still got to set everything in the machine like that. I bet there's a pair of pliers or channel locks or something that does this whole thing in one squeeze. Gotta go easier.
Maybe we should YouTube it.
YouTube what?
Is there a way to assemble it?
I'm sure they make a tool for it. They got
Look, this lube makes it slippery.
that assembly lube's good for all kinds of stuff. After this is done,
Look like a cake.
I wish.
okay, wrong side. The side you're putting, well, go ahead and try it that way. Part of this is you want to get some of these slimy ones out because them's the ones that are going to lube up the rocker arm. Some people might say, why aren't we using a hammer? Because a hammer is very unforgiving in a situation like this. These little vices are a lot more forgiving.
We'll make all the donkey powers with this motor.
Now, I can't remember what the cost on a set of assembled rocker arms was. Do you? I think Michigan Motorsports was the most reasonable place to source them from. I'm still not sure that this is cost effective doing it yourself. Because if you work at Chick-fil-A and you make, or McDonald's or wherever, and you make $15 an hour, I think, how much was this kit?
I don't remember. I have to look it up.
So,
100 something dollars.
150 bucks, let's say.
I think it was cheaper than that. The freaking rods was $132.
push rods.
Yeah, the push rod's there.
Okay, LS rocker arms with training upgrade. I don't know if they're bushed though.
These are boost.
Training's installed. Training's installed is 200 bucks.
It was cheaper than that.
But these are not bushed. I don't know if the bushing ones are cheaper or more expensive. The bush kit was $169.
Let's see which one you got.
Michigan Motorsports, 105. Okay, so this kit right here is supposed to be 105. Okay, so the regular, I don't see where the regular ones are an upgrade at all. I'm assuming that the needle bearings are somehow better, but I don't know that for sure.
Which ones did you have me get?
Bushing. Anyways, I don't see where it's you know, it's you might pay $100 more to have these installed. Maybe, not even that, maybe 60. If you work for $15 an hour, you can go out there and work for 4 hours and this work will be done. Okay, well, let's think about that too. So, 4 hours of your labor working at $15 an hour, right? Or how long did we just sit here and do this? 30 minutes. So, I guess it's still worth it to go ahead and put these in.
Well, two of us were doing it, so if you count your time, my time, 50 minutes, an hour, so it was an hour, 30 minutes your time, 30 minutes my
It
time.
takes an hour for us to do it.
One person.
One person. Let's just say it takes an hour for one person to do it. Depends what you make an hour. You know, I reckon.
My time's expensive.
And then we gotta count all the time it took to go set up the tools and this and that, and put all the tools back. Cause you know it takes me forever to get the tools out and put them up. I mean, that was 2
I just got
hours.
out of the barn.
Thanks for hanging in to the end of this video, guys. We're trying to get more footage so that we can put out more than one video a week or every other week. I ask that you just continue to support us with this build, taking an old square body Suburban and doing an LS swap to it. We're trying to put some content in here that explains more what we're doing and why we're doing what we're doing. Mike's a really good mechanic. He's been doing LS swaps for a long time. He's a good friend of mine. So if you have any questions, drop them in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, turn your notifications on so you can see more footage. See you guys in the next one.